My name is Traci Harden, and I live in Columbia, South Carolina, and I was diagnosed with acromegaly in 2009. I have a master's in public health, focusing on health education and promotion. I started out going to get my undergraduate degree in biology thinking I was going to go to medical school, but I've realized that was not my path. I really accidentally went down the path of asthma education. That it was just part of my graduate assistantship, and I just fell in love with helping people with asthma, help get it under control. I think being a part of public health in the asthma world and just being able to translate it over to now dealing with a chronic illness, acromegaly myself, it's helped me know how to best advocate for myself and others. The signs and symptoms for me were, I think, a little bit different than a lot of my other acro friends, we like to call each other. They were way more subtle, and it was more confusing for my doctors. But I knew something was wrong, and we never were able to get it under control. But it's when I started suffering from just debilitating fatigue that we started digging deeper. And sure enough, the macroadenoma, that big tumor, was there. There is a sense of relief when you get the diagnosis. You'll hear that from a lot of people because we always knew something was just not right. And we always laugh too because a lot of people have been told that it's psychological, it's all in their head. And we're like, yeah, it really is all in our head. Once I was diagnosed, because of my advocacy background, I immediately started researching to see who I should seek treatment from. Everything I read said that you really should go to a nationally recognized pituitary center. And the reasoning behind that is you want a surgeon, you want an endocrinologist that deals with acromegaly specifically all the time. You want someone that has done thousands of these surgeries, and you might not have that on a local level. In my case, I didn't have one on a state level. In my mind, I was going to have the surgery, take medication if I needed to, but the symptoms were going to go away, and it never did. That really hard realization that this is sticking with me. Since the fatigue just kept persisting, and I just felt more, tired and not able to do what I normally do, I really just isolated myself because I didn't want to bring down everybody that was around me, and that was really hard on my family. I think, the biggest support that Tyler and Chris gave me, for Chris, an absolute godsend for him because he was working so hard at the clinic. He just would take care of me. Tyler, I always tell everybody, God gave me the right child because the biggest thing they did for me was kind of give me the space to do what I needed to do. In terms of advocating for yourself with acromegaly, and also in regard to the families and the friends that are affected by the disease as well, my biggest piece of advice and what I've learned is just don't give up. Do as much research as you can. We have the internet now. It is a powerful tool as long as you know how to look for the right validated resources and just learn how to ask questions.